2026, Sagittarius. I hope you guys had the best birthdays ever. You absolutely deserve it. I'm sure the party has finally stopped because it's been a month. But here we go. Here are your Tarotscopes for January 2026. What do you guys need to know? Oop, oop, oop. Let me see, is this reversed? Okay, you guys are in a real point of rebuilding your resources, rebuilding your finances, stacking things. Like you may have experienced a period of lack, a period of not feeling prosperous or being able to do the things you need to do or want to do financially, or even with your time, efforts, energy. Remember, resources is all encompassing, but the Five of Pentacles reversed is you're rebuilding those resources. You are, you're being able to get to a point to be able to kind of overcome that and to enjoy prosperity and move toward that again, and move toward being able to live a little more in financial flow once again. Now, what else do you guys need to know for, wonder if somebody counted how many oops I do in each one. How annoying that would be for everybody. Don't watch all 12, please. Okay. Reversed. Okay, you guys are really releasing yourselves from a lot of shit. You're opening yourself up to change. You're liberating yourself from the way that things have been. You're liberating yourself from the prison that you've kind of made around yourself. You're seeing that you have choices in this life, and you have choices in how you free yourself from the mental obstacles and the obstacles that are taking up mental space in your life. You are allowing yourself to rewrite stories around finances, but also around who you are and how you show up in this world. This opening to change, this liberation, this awakening has you seeing the world through a different lens, and in a way where it's like you've reframed things. You're seeing them through fresh eyes, and through the eyes that only like experience can kind of give you, you know? You're not like a naive baby, like moving through this world with like a fresh, you know, you're not the fool, you know what I mean? You're not at the beginning of the journey. You are a seasoned pro, and it's like, oh, I see the error of my ways. I see the way that I'm holding myself back. I see the way that I am preventing myself from growing, from changing, from evolving, from releasing myself from the fucking traps that I've set, you know? And 2026, especially January, is like a real fresh start in that regard. Is this upright? Knight of Swords. So yes, there is a focus, there is an obsession, there is a clarity, there is a path forward that you have your eye on, and it's like, don't fucking get in my way, because you're still playing with some of the details. This is the Knight after all. This is the Apprentice. There is some trial and error to go, but stick with where you're going. Stick with that that direction. Stick with that focus. Stick with that vision and purpose, and don't let yourself be detracted by, you know, the stories, the mental sabotage that can come in, that the critic's voice, you know, or our conditioning's voice that kind of comes in and says like, you're not worth the things that you want, you're not worth the things that you're working toward. Now, do these two also want to be in? No. Okay, let's see. What else do we need to tell our beautiful little Sagittarians? Ooh. Okay, there is, again, a release. You've been doing a lot of reassessing, that you have new approaches, and with this, you're certain things are feeling heavier than they were before, and because you have this fresh approach, because you have this clarity, because you have this vision, you're realizing how heavy some burdens are that you don't need to carry forward, that aren't serving you, that aren't taking you closer to the version of yourself that you want to be, or to the goals that you have set for yourself, or to the vision that you have. It's like, what things am I doing? What things am I investing myself into that are literally weighing me down, that are literally holding me back from the things that I want to do? if she released literally half of this, she would be fucking flying. She wouldn't be, you know, hunched over, like burdened by the weight of her obligations even. And so this is asking you to like assess your life and look at the things that you're doing, look at the things that are energizing you or not energizing you, look at the things that you can release, look at the things that aren't bringing you joy, and know that like you can't take those things with you on the way to like contentment and mastery and like, you know, like Super Mario, you can't take all your shit with you to the end. You have to like release them and let them go when you need them. And if you don't need them, sometimes, you know, you just have to let some of the stuff live in the level that it's meant to. You don't necessarily need to take it with you to the next level. There is more than enough waiting for you on the other side. You don't have to bring that shit with you out of obligation or just lack of use this analogy a lot with clients. It's like sometimes we wake up and we're running a race that we don't even want to be in. Like all of a sudden we're like, how the fuck am I in this race? Why am I out of breath? I hate marathons. I don't like running. Like, why am I wearing this? Why am I registered for this? Like, you can stop at any time, release yourself from that and walk away. And it's like, this is asking you to, like, if you're finding yourself stuck in a rat race or stuck in a pattern or things that you hate doing and that are really feeling awful to you, then let yourself be free of them. Okay, what else do we have for Sagittarius? Oop. Okay, Three of Pentacles, collaboration, people working together, people coming together for, you know, the greater good. And it's not just about personal relationships. This is like resources. This is, you know, potentially business collaborations or sharing of resources, people pooling their resources to come together to do something really good together. And this is, sorry, I feel almost out of breath for this. Like, this is really exciting, but this is also something that may feel like a burden if you're doing it with the wrong people. It may feel like it is taking away from your energy instead of energizing you. This has come up a couple of times recently where it's like, put the things that you're doing in your phone, put the people that you are spending your time with, write it down, put it in a journal, put it in your phone, and write how you feel before and how you feel after. Like, gauge your energy, gauge how you're feeling around and with people, because if something is taking from you and burdening you more than it's fulfilling you, then, and you're actively choosing, like it's an elective to put your energy into this, then no good's gonna come out of it, you know? Like, but if this is something that is feeling good, that is perfectly collaborative, that people can come together and work toward a wonderful goal and it all unites everybody, then fucking 10 out of 10. But know the difference is all I'm saying. Okay, Saggy, what else do we have for your beautiful little angels? King of Swords, clarity. That mental, that cerebral, that like knowing what is best for you in a way of like what's aligned with what you want from your life. This isn't somebody who isn't clear. This is somebody who's very fucking clear. He's the most clear out of the whole, you know, suit. He's got that authority of, okay, I'm the authority on what I know. I'm the authority on my brain. I'm the authority on how I choose to move forward with this with clear intent, and I'm able to lead not only my life but the people around me because of the clarity that I have. This speaks to like how much clarity you're going to have, and don't take it for granted, because sometimes I think we do take our clarity for granted, and we just think that like that's always going to be there. But it's like, this is almost asking you to prioritize it because of that obsessive nature that the Knight has, because of that like intense focus. It's like, don't let anything get between you and the clearest, most authentic, authoritative version of yourself. Okay, what else do we have? Let's do one more and then we will pull the crystal that wants to work with you. Okay, I love this card. Wish come true, dreams come true, the Nine of Cups. This is like literal like emotional fulfillment, everything working towards you. No dream is too big or too crazy for this. And I know one Sagittarius in particular who I am thinking of when I see this. I'm like fucking stoked for them because, you know, sometimes we dull our dreams down for the people around us, but this one really speaks to like go all in, manifest, go after, know that like fulfillment is for you. Your dreams and your desires are for you. They are meant for you and you want them for a reason. If not those, then something better, and hold that vision and hold that clarity in your brain, because my God, nothing's going to get between you and these beautiful things that you have, these dreams coming for you. Now, what crystal wants to work with you? Ooh. Pink fluorite, guidance, ease, and comfort. Pink fluorite mends pieces of the soul, reintegrating its fragments to make you whole again. Sometimes we get lost along our journeys, and pink fluorite can assist us in coming back home to our true selves. Staying present inside your body, acknowledging and accepting each moment as it is, and detaching yourself from outcomes are helpful practices amplified by using pink fluorite. This stone helps to ease despair, giving you a surge of comfort and confidence that you have what it takes to make it through life's challenges. Shout out, Saggies. We will see you next month. Happy 2026.